Welcome back to Phoenix Wright, passive-aggressive attorney.
I'm spanking your ass.
Now we have that in our heads.
They call me the Big Bingus.
What?
It seems Edgeworth is thinking about spanking your ass.
And in the courtroom and out of the courtroom.
Just like my fanfics.
I don't want to deal with this bitch.
Huzzah.
Now then, witness, please state your name and occupation.
That,
Witness! Your name and occupation, please.
G-O-T-C-H-A. Gotcha.
I wonder what happened to that calm composer he had earlier.
Oh, Edgy
Lots
boy,
just
it's been a
lots.
year since we last met, hasn't it? You should be more happy to see me. I even became an astronaut.
I saw the report of her testimony, but who knew under that helmet? It was the Wicked Witch of the witness stand.
The Wicked Witch of the witness stand. What the fuck?
Also known
There's no place like the
Also known
courtroom.
as a complete and utter fucking fart.
There's no place like the courtroom.
I tell you, this time I know what I'm supposed to do.
Yes, shut
So
up.
today I'm going to tell you anything and everything. Even things that I don't have to do with that terrible crime. Sugar Bear.
Yes, witness that terrible crime that's all this court needs to know.
Shush! I'm talking to my dear Edgy Wedgy right now.
Please don't.
Don't interrupt us, Gramps.
Yes, fuck bitch.
No, and please, all means, interrupt her, please! Anyway, witness your testimony, please.
It's true what they say, that you're the hot-headed nowadays, not that I'm at all edgy. Wink. Now then, what should I start with?
Shutting up.
Alright then.
The witness is on a security detail at a hotel on the night of the... Is this correct, Miss Oldbag? Fart, speak.
I was told to shut up.
Speak.
Jesus Christ, I was waiting for that.
So was I.
It was a great job being able to see my dairy. Wow. It was almost too much for my little heart to take.
Me, you was a fan of the victim.
Look, everyone is crazy with that God saying he's cute in a fresh way or something. But not me, he just wants my sugar crisp. After all, I have no interest in giving it to him. I'm only interested in real man. One Karina.
But he's fucking dead.
But those two were the same age.
Anyway, as I was saying, I was pacing in front of his room. Why is it going so slow?
Very well. Please hurry up and tell the court what you witnessed during the night of the murder.
I have no idea why.
And you,
Leave it to me,
subtitle
Edgy
man,
Boo.
go faster.
Shut up.
Someone didn't set the subtitles to fast. Text speed up, please.
Jesus.
Leave it to me.
I don't want to.
Rat-tat-tat.
Well, here we go.
Anyway, whatevs. After the ceremony, I was faced in front of it. In the hallway in front of his room.
What's that?
It was something I was interested in finding out. You know. Well, since I was on the job, I had to make sure I keep a good eye out the whole time. That's when someone showed me up. There was a man coming out of poor Juan's room. He was on guard, Matt on guard. He was trying to sneak his way out of Juan's room.
Hey, I think you know what the contract is right here, right? Oh no, you know what to do.
I assume so.
So Mr. Googlepedia came out from the victim's room.
See, it has to be Sorry, I died. See, it has to be him. He's the murderer. Bitch. Thought ass.
I see.
Wikipedia looking
Wikipedia looking.
Urban Dictionary destroying.
You've gone to great lengths to make sure that Mount on Guard's encyclopedia is as blank as it is. I my joke stop.
You tried, dude. You tried, and I give you props.
I gave you props, but you still failed.
Now you sit over there, eat your damn pudding, and let this man do his cross-examination.
Okay, I'm just gonna get another ice cream, okay?
Mr. Wright, do your shit or whatever. I don't fucking care. Just get this old bitch out of here.
So what?
How dare you!
What do we want to press, boys?
We want to
Old
press the
man.
sections where she speaks
very
about Juan
last one.
Corrida because she's very habitually
She's short,
idiotic.
She thinks it's Matt on Guard. Because the last time she was saying it was someone, she was completely and utterly wrong.
You saw my client? Are you sure about that?
Are you sure about that?
Yes, see.
Really?
Annoying brat. When I saw someone, I saw that in person.
Why don't I get a sense of deja vu?
Deja
Maybe to
vu.
avoid a miss like last year, I should delve into this a bit further.
About the clothes?
I want the person's face.
Close.
Oh. Please tell the court about the man's face in more detail.
You said closer.
You don't need me to tell you about his face. Handsome, soft, gentle look in his eyes and his effeminate lips.
What?
His right eye covered by his silky hair and sparkling, shining teeth.
His teeth were shiny.
Well, he's shining all around in this week's pinup poster, dearie.
She looks at pinup posters. This week's pinup. Why do you? I mean, I don't care how he looks in this week's issue. Please stay what you saw. Stay what with. Oh, okay. Stay with what you saw that night.
A god's face is the same no matter where it is, right? You whippersnapper.
So that means she didn't see it.
It's the clothes we were meant to talk about.
Yeah. Okay.
It's around this
Oh,
corral.
Mr. Wright.
I'm the best at this game, clearly.
Was this testimony just not important or relevant in any way? I think not,
No.
but you go ahead.
It was not important.
It was not important.
I guess it really wasn't that important after all.
Mr. Wright, why do you do this to me?
Do you know
Just you fucking learn, you little fucking pointy-head bitch.
you know how many sandwiches I've lost to this?
Like 10 turkey sandwiches.
You've wasted 3 minutes of this woman's valuable youth. That's more valuable than gold to me.
And about as scarce as it is as well. My
Honestly.
intelligence
You know-
seems to have reverted to that of a toddler.
You know, right, actually, you take longer, right? Wasting more of her time is very beneficial to me.
She may not remember things or be mistaken here and there. Don't think she's lying.
That's bad for us, really bad.
She also might be addicted to cocaine.
What?
That's all. Just continue.
Just a theory.
Cool theory.
That's the line. dude.
Anyway, that's how the human mind is. It also has the tendency to jump off topic.
Like us, every 5 seconds.
She's strayed onto a few interesting side topics this time too, hasn't she? Ooh. But that's what makes her a sweet old lady, right?
Sweet.
That's because you're not the one who has to question her.
Let's talk about the clothes.
Da 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 da.
So skip this shit.
Yep.
We gotta do his clothes.
Clothes
Yeah, what's the
time!
third option?
The person's
Yeah, it's
clothes.
definitely close, definitely close.
Please tell the court about the man's clothes in more detail.
What? Really troublesome man you are? Really? As if that something like that matters.
But it does.
Now what was it? Oh yes, it was that thing.
What thing?
That gaudy thing is always wearing that racing jacket.
Ah, he was wearing that at the detention center too.
That thing's meant for nothing but seducing women out of their pantaloons. Men.
Right.
What?
Don't ask.
Mr. Wright, please burn that image away from my mind.
I think
this
this-
system? I just
I
Did
think
one
it's
of them.
more important than the last thing.
It's definitely
this
important.
testimony important, relevant in any
It was
way.
very important. Of course it was important, Your Honor.
Bitch! Then perhaps you would like to point out what part of that testimony was important.
Don't you see it, Edgeworth? Your Honor, I request what the witness said about the jacket be appended to her testimony.
I don't quite see where you're going this, but alright, witness. Do your shit.
Ah, well, I don't like to be bad-mouth anyone without reason, but if I must.
Right now, he was wearing his flashy racing jacket, but the button was found in his akama, which means he wasn't wearing it.
Yeah.
Present!
Yep.
Oh, we got a face reveal. Oh,
What?
Face reveal.
Phoenix
Missile
Wright
bag.
epic face reveal. Gone sexual.
What?
Don't say my name for no reason.
Do you know what this is?
It's True Crisp.
Ah, it's button number 2 on that Jammin' Ninja's costume.
Why does she know
What?
it's button number 2?
Well,
do you
I
know?
have a replica of button number 1.
Now I know she's an obsessed fan. She identified it in a single glance.
Give it here, give it here. If you don't give it me, I'll punch you with this. Rat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat, bitch.
Wow, she really is a
Hey.
diehard
Oh my
fan to want a
God.
button covered in blood.
Tased.
Get tased, bitch.
This button was discovered on Mr. Ingard's body during a full-body search.
See? This button proves beyond a shadow of a doubt it was that rascal Ingard.
It was caught up in the pleats of his nickel samurai Hakama pants.
See? And Ingard is the nickel samurai.
Witness! Now, it may just be me, and I do have an active imagination, but just now, didn't you say that the defendant, Matt Ingard, was wearing his usual racing jacket?
Ah! I'm so sorry. Sorry, you judge people based on what they wear. I wore the trendiest dress, and maybe you'd be feeling like the worst woman ever. But instead, you maybe you wear this ridiculous outfit. This outfit's hideous. Fucking jeez, man. It's heavy, so heavy. I wish I could switch to CDs. Man, all the kids can't see my face. It's so beautiful. Take a look at the mirror. Documentary on curling.
what is she saying?
Hold your tongue still there for 1 second, for fuck's sake. Jesus. You're so
Jesus
inextricable.
Christ!
Oh, God.
Shut the F up. Was that Mr. Ungarly, the man?
He was on guard.
You, the woman.
The metal.
Mr. Ungard, the nickel samurai.
The nickel samurai.
The Ikuwuku samurai.
But when you think about it, man, they even fucking spread out that outfit, huh? They really wanted the same anyway.
Oh my fucking God. Miss Oldbag, this is a very important point we're talking about.
Edgy Boo, do you think so too?
Well, it might be something worth thinking about.
Just say it's important and agree with me for a change, you
Fuck
goddamn
no,
stuck-up
you're
bastard.
doing right.
Hey, fuck you!
Hey, fuck you, mate.
Fuck you!
Fuck you.
Witness, think carefully and try to remember as much as you can before you fucking testify. Fucking hell, woman.
We gonna get demoralized.
Moralized.
It's fine, only if you don't say it in the first 30 seconds.
Fuck shit.
you.
Alright, if you insist.
I should be the one sighing, not you.
On guard, on guard. Yes, now I remember. The Nickel Samurai, that's right. It was the Nickel Samurai I saw. Yes, it would have been convenient for him to wear his costume during the murder. He had to go to that post-ceremony stage right after the crime, you know. So he must have worn that Nickel Samurai costume when he was stabbing poor Juan.
Well, that contradiction is obviously wrong.
What are you
Yeah.
talking about? He had a knife.
Yeah.
But his
But his
man-
fingerprints are on it.
But he had a knife.
I knew it.
Well, if he's wearing the costume, he can't have fingerprints on the knife.
I knew you'd say he was inside that costume.
What? Do you think there could have been someone else inside that costume? What? This ain't the first game.
They wouldn't pull that same contradiction twice, would they?
They wouldn't do that twice.
No, they're not that unimaginative.
But the possibility does exist.
Ah, youngins today, I told you, there's no way it was anyone else.
How do you know that?
Because I said so. That's what I say is the truth.
Which is
I'm
right,
like Timmy Turner after he wished to only tell the truth.
At least she's just as delightful a witness as she was a game ago.
Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
The
The
whiteness.
whiteness.
The
The whiteness.
The
He's
white.
white. Now see this,
White
now, see this witness right here. He is way
I'd like
too
to call
white.
this one a
God
shade
damn.
of grey, to be fair.
This one's too white.
Nickel
Rob.
Samurai.
I think it's gonna be the last one.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
That's because that cannot be true, because the knife has a god's fingerprints on it!
Face reveal!
Please take a look at this.
Technically, it was easy to eat.
Yeah, so it's a knife. Big whoop. Want to fight about it? If you're trying to scare me with that, I'll have you know it won't work. I've got a fucking gun.
No, that's not my intention at all.
Native, take him away.
Oh, that's the knife used to stab Juan. Juan's knife. The knife that went inside Juan. The knife for Juan's murder. That knife.
It is
The
one
one that
knife.
went in Juan's chest, the knife. The knife that went in Juan. One that goes blood over Juan. The one and only Juan.
Yes.
Yeah.
Got it. Got it.
Oh, dude. Your Honor, do you know why this piece of evidence is important to this case?
You don't even have to ask. It's because the defendant's fingerprints are on it. Duh.
Is that what you're driving at?
That is exactly what I am driving at.
I can't believe you had a license.
What are we?
He just broke down halfway through it.
Dude, like, where's my car?
Why are we driving that? Whose car are we driving?
Is that a horse?
No, I just feel like those moments where an old person falls asleep. It's like, where are we going?
Whoa, what was I doing last?
If Mr. Ingard was really the Nickel Samurai costume at the time of the murder, then it's impossible for his fingerprints to have been left on this knife. Actually, he would have wiped all previous fingerprints on this knife right off. It would have been icky. There would have been like pieces of fabric on it. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. The Nickel Samurai wears gloves, doesn't he?
Objection! He probably took his gloves off before he began the stabbing.
Objection!
Why would he do
And
that?
why the hell would he do something like that? To leave his prints on the murder weapon? Yes, just implicate myself, why don't I? There is no way he would do something like that.
However, there's one possibility.
Then let's hear your possibility, you shitbag!
Bitch, I'll shoot you. It's very simple.
I've got a gun.
The defendant went to the victim's room while in costume as the Nickel Samurai. At that time, the defendant had no intent to murder. He was probably just going to relax and talk with the victim about the stage show. Which is why he took his gloves off.
They hate each other. Why the fuck would they talk about anything?
But the murder deal still.
No,
Murder still dictates.
Why am I being an idiot right now? It's well known that the defendant and the victim had bad blood between them.
Yes, indeed, we feed the needy. That's my line, and don't wear it out, bitch.
What?
Well, Mr. Wright, what do you have to say about Mr. Edgeworth's theory?
So let me get this straight. Edgeworth's theory goes like this. When the defendant went to the victim's room, he had no intention of killing him. Now, up to this point, are there any problems with this theory? There's a contradiction.
Yes, there is.
This theory contradicts something in an earlier testimony.
What are you babbling about?
Now, for argument's sake, let's suppose Mr. Ingard was the killer. If that's the case, I think it's impossible for the killer to have gone to the victim's room without intent.
Because of the knife?
It's the knife again, dude.
Yeah.
It's always the damn knife!
The golden knife is back once again. I will say things that will drive Miles insane. Anyway, this knife. This was used by Mr. Ingard at dinner.
Yes, we did establish that.
Which means that if my client was, in fact, the killer, then he brought this knife with him when he went to visit Mr. Corda.
I suppose.
However, you just said it yourself. At that time, the defendant held no intent to murder. If that were true, then why would he bring a knife? He wouldn't, would he? Which means, Mr. Edgeworth, your theory was flawed from supposition 1.
Oh shit, got him from the first supposition.
And one more thing.
Fuck.
If the murderer was wearing the costume at the time of the murder,
One more thing.
then there could be glove marks left on the knife. Which means the defendant's fingerprint shouldn't be all over it like bees in a hive.
I told you. Gloves these days.
And that brings me to my final point. This knife was planted by the real killer to hide their identity and mislead us. Also, did Edgeworth literally just go back on something that he literally just stated? Oh man, this murder was premeditated. Oh, never mind, it wasn't premeditated after all. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say, you could have just said, like, he just brought it in after eating. Like,
I mean, like, I feel like the real situation here is that no one's noticed that Wendy Oldbag in her back sprite, in like the full sprite, she's just holding her hand up for some reason.
I raised my hand.
I raised my hand. It's got a gun.
Anyway,
is it time?
Order. I say order in the court. I want a Big Mac.
It's Grand Mac still out there.
Was his knife really planted by the killer?
nah, he's like Mermaid Man from SpongeBob. He can't handle a Grand Mac.
Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy, unite!
Anyway, you said that line right, Effie? Okay, good. I vaguely remember, but I think I missed it. Anyway.
Why would the murderer do such a thing?
Oh, why else, you little bitch? It's to frame my client, Mr. Ingard, of course.
To frame.
Objection! Aren't you forcing the interpretation just a little hard on this one?
Objection!
Why am I acting like such a bitch?
But we just established that the witness saw the Nickel Samurai in costume. And if that were true, then there shouldn't be a single fingerprint on this knife.
Ugh. Witness!
What up? Looks like it made your life a tiny bit more difficult, huh, Edgy?
Edgy!
My bee!
Witness, for fuck's sake, did you or did you not see the Nickel Samurai?
Well, I guess I might have forgotten.
Are
But
you saying you messed up Mr. Ingard with the Nickel Samurai, his character on TV?
I mean, I can't really do anything about that. Look, I was waiting outside the front of that door because, well, I'm a stalker. I wasn't waiting for this Nickel Samurai, that's for sure. Wink.
Bang my head.
He wasn't waiting for the Nickel Samurai. Alright then, who were you waiting around for then?
Huh, that's top secret to anyone outside of security.
Fuck.
But where's security, technically?
I am a feeling that you were waiting for Mr. Juan Corda. Am I correct, witness?
How did you know?
The judge got the oh my god, the judge actually got it. Never mind.
The way you think. You are a sad amateur with terrible case of nearsightedness.
You're a third-rate duelist.
Amateur me, what am I an amateur of?
So Allbag was waiting around in front of the victim's room. But it doesn't sound like she was waiting to catch a glimpse of Mr. Corda.
Maybe, Phoenix. Maybe the old bag was... Well, the old bag. Maybe the old bag was waiting around for that purpose.
If it's who I think Mia's hinting at, it's certainly possible. Miss Oldbag, you were waiting around for this person to come out of the victim's room, weren't you?
Adrian?
Oh yeah. The sexy lady with the blonde hair and the glasses.
That's why I'm going
Who the fuck is that? Like, really, who is this person?
This
Who
is
is this
Adrian
hoe?
Andrews, Mr. Engard's manager. Andrew has mentioned her before.
Right. Totally.
Totes.
But why would the manager be in the victim's room?
Because Cora was balls deep in her.
What?
It
Don't
that this
say
is the
bad
latest-
words, but you can say that to get us to monetize.
It seems this is the latest rumor in circulation.
I
Saucy.
see.
The judge seems to be really into this quote-unquote article, if it can be called such a thing.
Then this manager with the initials Aaron, are you saying it's...
AA Ron.
Adrian Andrews, without a doubt, the witness thought so as well.
Looks like you found me out. Well, that's fine. I can throw away this whole sworn to confidential blah blah whatever.
Fix your mic, Matt. What happened? You sound like you're speaking into a fishbowl. Oh wait,
That's because he's speaking to a
that's because he
fishbowl.
is. Okay, hang on.
You dumbass, Rob. You
I didn't
absolute
pick up.
dumbass.
I'm sorry.
You dumb fuck.
Mr. Phoenix Wright, how can you be so stupid?
Watch out, Phoenix. I've got a bad feeling about this. A very bad feeling. In my boobs. I got some information, some very secret information from a certain source.
Sauteing sauce, my friends.
That's why I was doing my own little investigation. In secret, of course.
But what for?
Oh, just for myself, personal reasons and all that. Ooh, wouldn't you like to know?
She just
big
wanted to
boy?
know.
Mr. Editor, of how you proceed from here.
She just
Please
wanted to
get the
know
fuck
if
out of
it's-
my courtroom!
You see this? See this door? I'm walking right out of it. See this? I'm out. Ah. See you later. I'm gone. See ya. Bye-bye.
Wait, where'd he go? Go back!
Did it actually sound
I
like I
can't
was,
believe he
did
left.
It actually sound like I was moving away?
Yes, it did.
Good.
Anyway, it just occurred to me that maybe she was just investigating whether or not Corridor was single.
Maybe.
Oh,
That
Jesus.
sounds about right. But
I
you'll
really
never
don't want to
know.
do this. Like, I really, really don't want to. And I cannot simply let this point slide.
Man,
I get you, bro. I get you.
What did you say,
I
man?
hear you.
I read that as like a PowerPoint slide. Like I really can't let this PowerPoint slide.
Oh, Jesus.
I got you. Well then, witness, please testify about this secret information.
Get ready! This is gonna take out the wind out of you, young'uns. Pew, pew, pew.
Just gonna leave that there until she kills everyone in the audience. No, I'm kidding.
Execute Order 66.
I'm sure we're all capable of handling this. Really, it's not like we're 10 years old.
Robbers.
Wow.
Witness statement for all the secret information.
That God is one evil, evil man. He thought he could ruin my poor wife by causing a huge scandal.
Using his own manager.
Scandale.
So to do that, he sent his own manager to getting close with Juan.
Okay, that makes sense.
I cannot condone such dirty tricks, so I took action. This is the point where I talk into my glass.
Get it, Rob?
Okay.
You got it this time?
Yeah, I got it.
Oh, and this is top secret. You got that? Nobody else but you and me know yet. Okay? Cool.
Did you know she can't actually breathe in that fishbowl?
Defendant sent his manager. What a distasteful topic for this court.
Is it? What? Nobody's above gossip.
Not even the law.
Isn't there a saying? The truth's
Oh.
never pleasant.
I get it.
Ryan gets it. Okay.
Yeah.
Our
I know-
guard's
I
a
know-
pimp.
I know it's a pig.
Hey, never
Oh,
heard
this
that
one.
one before.
Rob,
What?
Aaron is a house.
Aaron.
You done fucked
How
men,
about this-
Aaron.
What about this Aaron person?
What?
I just realised. Ryan doesn't know about Winston Payne yet.
Oh boy.
Wait,
The legend that is Winston Payne.
You'll learn about him game 3.
You'll learn someday, boy.
Anyway.
Winston.
I actually forgot. Did I actually say this?
I don't actually think you did.
You called a... You called
Mr.
her a hun.
Edgeworth, what about this Aaron person?
We've looked into this matter and found that we don't care. And by that I mean that the truth was that the article proposed is in fact baseless gossip. In other words, nobody cares.
Yes, I seem to not care as well. Let's break for lunch.
How about sandwiches?
Alright, I'll buy.
Oh. How about the
Then prove that the defendants will bear ill will towards the victim.
So this means I have to smash this rumor once and for all.
Now then, Mr. Wright, stop playing Smash Bros. In the courtroom.
Oh, goddammit.
Good.
And
Now
you-
you may be king
I'm
of
about to beat. I'm
domination.
about to beat my Samus high score. God damn it!
When do I get to get added to the game?
Never. Never, right? Not if I beat you to it.
You'll get added to the game the
You know,
second
Marvel
Seto
vs.
Kaiba
Captain
is
That's
added
my
to the
fault.
game.
So Seto Kaiba is being added to Jump Force.
Yes, he is. And my Blue Eyes White Dragon will carry me to victory.
Be careful, the old bag seems rather excited now. It's gross.
Please don't.
That's right, that god is nothing but your average foul-blooded youth.
Well, as the old saying goes, you gotta burn old bags with fire.
What?
Time to fire up the afterburners and hit the highway to the danger zone.
He does.
Alright, we'll cross-examine.
All right, I know what to hit.
Alright,
What,
we'll
Is
hit
it
this
the old
thing
lady?
next time on Phoenix Wright, Pacific Aggressive Attorney.